Hi, welcome back to On the Volley, or as we like to be known, OTV, where we talk about all things football. Or we talk all things about football, or whatever. Yeah, I always mess up on that. Never mind. Well, I'm here with Stephen, who is also an Arsenal fan, and he's an Essex boy. So he comes from my part of town, more or less, yeah, being an East Ender. And we've just finished watching the England game. Stephen?
I think we were actually really solid in the match. Like, I thought in the first 20 minutes we attacked really well, but we sort of sat back and I guess we sort of wanted to consolidate what we had. So I'm not really sure about the future, but I think England can do it. I mean, if we can gel between all of our attacking players, I think we can actually do something quite good in this tournament. Luckily, Sterling managed to get the goal. So honestly, yeah, I think we got quite good odds at this tournament. I think we can actually do something quite special.
Okay. Well, Sterling scored the goal, and I agree with that. But I thought Sterling didn't have a good game, and I also thought that Kyle Walker had a shocking game. Okay, we have an array of talent on the bench. You saw us being positive in the first 20 minutes. I saw Sterling where he had two opportunities to take a shot and he didn't do it, and I couldn't understand that. So, whereas I agree with you, I think we can do it. I think we can go all the way. I believe that England, this is our year. It's not the first time that us English believe that our time has come, yeah? What's that song? You know, it's coming home.
It's coming home.
Yeah, you know. This is probably our best opportunity.
Yeah.
So I agree with you on that. But would you have started Grealish?
I definitely would start Grealish. I think Grealish is our most sort of creative player. Mount's amazing, Foden's amazing, but I think even if we hadn't started Grealish, he should have come on after about 60 minutes just to freshen up the squad. I felt like we were really stale for quite a lot of that game. However, you can't really argue with the result. I think when it comes to the groups, I mean, we beat Croatia, who's definitely going to be our hardest opponent in this group. So as long as we get through the groups, then I think Southgate has to be a little bit more attacking because, yeah, we were great in defence, but at the same time, I think that with Grealish, I'm a bit partial, but with Saka, we can threaten a lot more than we did today. So yeah, I'm looking at us. If we actually want to be contenders for this trophy, we've got to actually step up a little bit, and we got to be great defensively, but we also got to start attacking a bit more. So with Grealish, I definitely think he should have started. Saka,
Who would you have left out?
That's a good question. I think
I'm asking everyone.
No, I get it. Yeah. I think Mason Mount is great as a starter. So who would I have left out apart from Grealish? I think that maybe Foden could have started off on the bench. I think out of the two of them, I think Grealish is the better dribbler. At the beginning, he could create a lot more chances, a lot more opportunities for the team. So honestly, I think Foden should have started off on the bench and then maybe bring him in on like a bit later on, just to calm the game down, just to ping passes left and right. But Grealish is the player that we need to focus on, in my opinion, on midfield, because he's the one that can keep the ball. He can like draw in fouls. He can pass the ball. So yeah, that's what I would have done.
Was you happy with the formation, the 4-2-3-1 formation?
As a formation, yeah. As starting Kieran Trippier, obviously on the left-hand side, he wasn't tested this match, but I think if we win the group, we go up against France, Germany, Portugal, he could be tested. So the formation for me was pretty good. It was pretty solid. However, I think that we need to play players in their position. I mean, England's always been like this since I was young. You've always tried to play players out of position, and at that point, what are you playing it for? You've got Shaw, you've got Chilwell that can play very well in that position. So formation I haven't got many qualms with, because I think we were very fluid as well. We saw Sterling drift into the midfield. We saw Mount go a bit to the left. So I think the formation was pretty solid. But yeah, the starting players I would have changed them a little bit. Was it Grealish?
Well, I tend to agree, but I would have left out Sterling. I would have had Foden on one wing, Mason Mount on the other, and Grealish in the middle. And I would have taken off Kyle Walker at half time. He had a shocker. Yeah. And we won 1-0. Could we have scored more goals? if we had someone creative, because Harry Kane had no opportunities.
No, that's the problem. We've got a world-class striker, and we didn't have anyone creating anything for him. So, you know, you got to look at the result. You got to say it's a great result, but at the same time, yeah, I mean, if we would have gone 2-0 up, it would have been much safer towards the end. I think that, yeah, we should definitely have gone a bit more towards the attack, because we just sat back. That's good against this sort of team, but if you go against the top team, you can't really do that for 90 minutes. I don't think that Tyrone Mings and what we had in the back, I don't think we can do that without suffering for 90 minutes. So yeah, I think we should have set someone on that would have been able to attack a bit more.
Okay, how far do you think England are going to get in the Euros?
I mean, this could be memed. I think honestly, I think we can go all the way, but the problem is that if we top our group, if we face France or Germany, that's a bit of a toss-up. I mean, as an English fan, you've got to go for England, and I think that honestly, for the first time in many years, we've got the quality to do really well. At the same time, I don't know, if we face France, we could go out, but you got to have the faith in the Southgate and in the players, honestly, because I think we've got such a crop of young, attacking, such positive talent that yeah, we could go all the way. I mean, I don't want to be the optimistic English fan that's like, okay, after one game we won, and then yeah, we're going to win it. We'll see how it goes, but I think that honestly, I think we could go a long way. We could win it. We've got the talent.
Well, I'm going to be the optimistic England fan. I've already said it on a past podcast. I'm going England all the way. I agree with you. We have the talent. Okay, I think our weak link is Gareth Southgate. You know, and it's mainly due to his lack of experience at managerial level. He may become a great manager one day, but as for now, I don't know. I think we'll win this. I'm still with that, okay? Come on, England. We're going to win the Euros.
Come on, England.
Stephen, thank you very much for your time. Okay? From us from OTV, thank you very much. Put your comments underneath, and please don't forget to subscribe.